Hello, my friend. Thank you for joining me on chapter 128 of Goodnight, Punpun. Before we begin, let's take a deep breath in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, hold it, and out. And let's enjoy our story. It's not good to leave empty cans on the ground. Oh, sorry, my bad. Punpun. There's no point in saying sorry to me. Huh? It's not the apology that matters. It's you realizing that these kinds of careless actions are what's ruining it for everyone. Well, the trash can by that store is almost always filled to the top. I've told the store about it a couple times, but they haven't done much about it. Since it's clearly the store's negligence that's at fault, don't you think that they ought to bear the responsibility of cleaning up empty cans by that store? You didn't check the trash can this time though, right? Like I said, it's almost always filled to the top. But you didn't check today, right? Alright, fine, I understand. Why don't we go back and check if it's full or not? As you pointed out, it's certainly possible that the trash can wasn't full today. But if we go back and the trash can is full, I hope you'll admit that you're criticizing me on faulty grounds. And in such case, I think it's only fair you owe me an apology. After all, not only did you offend me, you've also wasted my valuable time. Enough with the excuses. Can't you even throw away one empty can without grumbling? Why are you even picking on me to lord over your sense of justice? I mean, out of all the people in that store, you just had to pick me out, even though others were causing more of a disturbance? Stop trying to change the topic. Oh, I see how it is. I think I'll just go throw this in the trash can by the vending machine just ahead from here. You can't complain then, right? But before I leave, I do want you to think one thing over. Out of all the people in that store back then, including me and you, who exactly the strangest person was? Just what exactly is it you want to say? It's not that I want to say something. It's rather that I want you to realize something. But whatever. This is getting stupid, so I'll just come out and say it. When I think of how people like you go on living just fine as if they abuse their deluded notions of right and wrong, it honestly annoys me so much that I'm more depressed than angry. You're a really mouthy punk, aren't you? What was that? Guys like you piss me off the most. I said guys like you piss me off the most. Bamboo leaves are rustling, swaying close to the roof's edge. You kids are too good. Is this for a play at their kindergarten? Yeah, Katie's got the lead role as Orime, but Tenma got stuck with the part of shooting star A. Whoops. Guess I touched a nerve there. Aw, what's wrong with being a shooting star? I personally think it's pretty cool. Oh, looks like he likes you. Kids are so warm. Ah, I just remembered. I think it was back when Punpun was in second grade. It wasn't the first time Punpun had gone missing. This time, he was chasing a shooting star, and the police in the next town over finally mangled to find him. That gave everyone quite the panic, I recall. There was this boy called Watanabe who was Punpun's closest friend back then. Apparently, the boy had told his friends that he had once caught a falling star. It was just another one of those silly little lies that kids tell. But, I think that Punpun didn't want to think of his best friends as a liar. So when he heard the news report about when to see the next group of falling stars, the two of them decided to go find and possibly catch them. Somewhere along the way, the two must have become lost, and Punpun ended up in the next town over. While his friend Watanabe was hit by a motorcycle at an intersection before being found by the police. Luckily, the worst case scenario was avoided and the boy wasn't seriously hurt, but he had to miss school for quite some time. As a result, Punpun became quite depressed. He blamed himself for the whole incident. Punpun, fearing that he might again hurt someone else, my boy became very withdrawn and found it difficult to express his feelings. He also hardly made any friends since then. He was such a kind-hearted child, such a considerate little boy. But there are some hardships you just can't solve with kindness alone in this world. I really should have taught him that a person needs to have some amount of selfishness to live a happy life. A certain amount of irresponsibility is just necessary to make it in this world. But that child can be so stubborn, and once he decided on one thing, there's just no room to butt in and say otherwise. Was I mistaken? Yes, I'm sure I was. Why else would I be regretting it even now? Just what has been my life for? Hey, come on now. What's with you tonight, man? Getting all weepy. You really even talk about the past with us. Punpun! You can't! Please stop! Let's just leave, okay? Thank you for joining me, friend. I'll be catching you on chapter 129 really soon. And as always, you are not alone. You matter. God loves you. Good night and sweet dreams. Mwah.